So now we're applying math operations to these composite functions, and now it tells us to do f plus g. F, I highlighted in green, so all we have to do is actually just write the color. So f, we're going to substitute an f there, and g, we're going to substitute here. So f is x squared plus, remember, pay attention to this math operation, because if it's a subtraction or multiplication, then you want parentheses. And then I have this square root of x minus 2. Class, are there any like terms here? Yes or no? No. So the answer is just that. All we had to do is just a simple substitution. But here is the more difficult part here. It tells us give the domain. The domain here is negative infinity to positive infinity. I like to write it right below. And then this one says 2 to infinity. And what we have to do here is pick the MRD. Repeat after me. Most restrictive domain. Class, what does MRD stand for? Okay, so here's my real life example, okay? If a student comes in late to this class, I'm going to ask them, who's really going to get you in trouble at home? Your mom or dad? Right? And normally in your head, you're thinking of the person who's the most strict, right? Oh man, they're going to like yell at me. They're going to take my power cord on my PlayStation 4. They're going to give it to me, right? They're going to make me melt to the ground, and I'm not going to look at them in the eye. That's what the most restrictive domain is. You're kind of thinking of the most strict parent. This parent over here says, you can go anywhere. You can do anything anytime you want. But this one says what? No, you can't do that. You can't do anything. Don't even breathe, right? So which one is the most restrictive? Left or the right? Okay, so that is my domain. Let's finish these examples up. So I'm going to do the same thing now. For part B, it says f minus h. Okay, back in Algebra 1, this was a common mistake, so I'm going to highlight the subtraction sign. And then we're going to do our substitution. So f was in green from above, and h is in blue. So f is x squared, h is 3x plus 2. I'm going to distribute the negative sign, so this becomes what? Minus 3x minus 2. And again, of the two, of the green and blue, which one is the most strict? They're the same, which means you can pick any number. That was a too lenient of a house, right? Kids are doing whatever they want. So we did adding, we did subtracting. What math operation is this one? Okay, pay attention. Sometimes you'll actually see a dot. Okay? Now, you know this is not a fog problem or f of another function like h of x, because this is a closed circle. If you see an open circle, that would be like the fog problem. That's a composite function. So I'm going to put green times the blue. So green times the blue. So now I have x squared. And because it's multiplication, I am going to use parentheses. 3x plus 2. And all I'm going to do there is distribute. Class, what's x squared times 3x? 3x cubed. X squared times 2? 2x squared. That's it. And what's the most restrictive domain for those two? Which one's most strict? They're the same, right? So that would be your answer. You would have to have both of those answers given the instructions. Okay?